Hey everybody, Icy Cat here, and I want to come to you today and talk to you about a new series of videos that I want to launch to talk about the new game Rainbow Six Siege from Ubisoft. I've been a part of the YouTube community watching other people's videos for games like Call of Duty and Battlefield, and I thought, wow, those are some really interesting kinds of videos that they put out talking about the game before it comes out, and then when it comes out, and then even after it comes out, and how the game is supported with DLC or new features and additions. And I've always kind of wanted to do something along those lines, but I'm just not really into Call of Duty and Battlefield. Well, why is that? Because games like Call of Duty and Battlefield are military first-person shooters, yes, but they're missing something. They're missing that tactical, methodical kind of gameplay that really makes for what I consider to be an engaging experience in a shooter. I like more of a thinking man shooter, something that has a slower pace than Call of Duty, something that's not run and gun, spray and pray, something where you can have a chance to actually talk to your teammates and not have to worry about getting the communication out of your mouth so fast because the next swarm of jumping players are drop-shotting and quick-scoping you before you even have a chance to say 2 words to your team about where it's coming from. And that's what a game like Rainbow Six Siege, I think, really will bring to the table. So what I'd like to do is, in these videos, I was thinking that it would be good to explore these concepts and really just say, go in depth. Are these good ideas? Are these things we want to see? And I think based on what I'm seeing, a lot of that will be yes. I'm liking what we're seeing. They had the closed alpha. I wasn't fortunate enough to participate in that, and I wish I could have been able to. I wish I could have gotten some video to capture so that right now, as I'm talking, you could see capture footage of me playing the game instead of looking at what we have on screen now. And if anybody out there has some alpha footage that they captured and they would be generous enough to share with me, I would be more than happy to credit you in a future video just so that we have something that's a little bit more relevant to what's being talked about. But I really think that there's some great stuff here. There are some things for concern, though. You know, we saw things come up like hit markers. The friendly players would have the white team outline on them so you could see them through the walls with like x-ray vision. And, you know, we saw some other crazy stuff. You know, people are moving very fast and they're strafe dancing, which is where they kind of, you know, slide back and forth left to right while shooting their machine gun and being very hard to hit. We just saw, you know, many kinds of things that are like, wait a minute. Does this really gel with what the Rainbow Six experience is? That said, understanding Rainbow Six has been around since '98. It's gone through a lot of iterations in the series between then and now. Things modernize, things change. You have to have evolution and development, and we get that. So the goal that I want to have in place for looking at these videos is exploring new information as it comes out, as the developers post it, whether it's in YouTube videos or blogs or community corners or press releases or however they put it out there, are these new elements in the direction we want to take Rainbow Six? Is this something to be excited about? Is this really good change, or is it change that's gone too far, or change that can be tweaked and adjusted and make things more palatable? And I think that from what I'm seeing so far, the answer to that is yes. I think these are good changes. Is every change a good change? Probably not, but I think the good outweighs the bad in a lot of ways, and that's what I kind of want to explore with these videos and with you guys, and as part of the community. I'm especially active on the subreddit, not so much on the forum, but wherever you plug into, whether it's the YouTube community or the forum or the Reddit or whatever it might be, we all have a voice, and we can put that voice together. And here's the really awesome thing, is that Ubisoft is asking for feedback. They're looking for participation. They want to hear what we have to say. They want to have their ear to the ground for what our feelings are, as much as the developer can. I mean, they have to have their mission statement and their goals and their responsibilities of the kind of game that they need to develop, the game that they pitched in the first place. You know, so they can't just listen to every whim and cater to every single person that has an opinion. But as a collective, we can shape things. And we've seen that because when the closed alpha was happening and we gave all that feedback, and even ever since that point, there's been a lot of opinion out there that we've shared with the developers. And I have to say, at least in the subreddit that I've seen, most of it has been pretty respectful. Of course, not all. You know, in an online community, you're always going to have your grumpy gusses. You know, you can't make 100% of the people happy 100% of the time. But I think as a community, we've done a really good job of just saying, hey guys, these are the things that, you know, we're concerned about, we have issues with, or here's the things that we wish maybe you would change or tweak or adjust. And if you did, that would really be a great thing. And different people are going to have different opinions on what that is. But I think collectively, we've done a good job of bringing our concerns around. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching, and go ahead and like and subscribe for more. We'll catch you next time.